So this isn't actually a book. This is 3 books that originally started out as a magazine or a newsletter, whatever you want to call it. I'm reviewing the Objectivist newsletter, which was followed by the Objectivist, which was followed by the Ayn Rand letter, I believe. But this is like 3 different volumes that were really like were run one right after the other. That really went through, like, there was Ayn Rand's magazine. It was the magazine of Objectivism, written by her, written by people that were really close to her. Nathaniel Branden, Alan Greenspan had a few in there. Leonard Peikoff had a few sections, especially referencing his book, The Ominous Parallels. But this is what I recommend if you want to understand Ayn Rand. Like, and you're not worried about time. Like, you've got plenty of time. And you're really looking to dive into her stuff. Read this stuff. Like, read it cover to cover, which is what I did. Or, well, cover to cover to cover. All 3 of them. They come in like 3 bundles. But this is how you really get down into understanding who she is and what the movement's all about. And it's actually kind of an inspiring yet sad story, because I don't really consider myself an objectivist, but I really do enjoy her work. And what this does is, I mean, these are all essays, so it's not like current events. I mean, some of it is commentary on current events. I believe she talks about the moon landing. But most of it is just essays on objectivism, and really like written by objectivists on all kinds of different things. There's a bunch of these essays were later repackaged in a book. So if you've ever read Virtue of Selfishness, Capitalism, the Unknown Ideal, the Anti-Industrial Revolution, any of those books are just collections of essays from this magazine. So instead of taking the time to go through each and every one of them, just read this one. Like, read all of these. This is a big bundle. Now, it will take time. It took me, I think, about 2 months to read all of these. But it gives you so much more information, because you're really, like, there. You really get to see a picture of the times. And you get to really see, like, you're learning so much at one time about the movement, what the movement believes, the history of the movement, all this great stuff. And because, of course, they have a little calendar at the end, so you can kind of just get a general gist of how the movement was going. But it was pretty depressing, too. There was actually a real sadness to it, because, again, even though I'm not an objectivist, I really appreciate the movement. And it was kind of unfortunate to see, like, the movement start out as, what was it, a 4-page magazine? 6 pages, I think? I can't remember. I think it was just a few pages. And then it expanded into this great magazine that was, I believe, 16 pages. And it expanded, and everything went great. And then the magazine started to get further behind and further behind. Eventually, they were missing issues. They shrunk down to just the Ayn Rand letter, another small newsletter, and then eventually just kind of died out. And that was kind of sad to see a great magazine just kind of die out after, I forget what it was, 12 years, 16 years. Something like that. But no, I recommend, like, this is your guide to Ayn Rand, is this magazine, this collection, the Objectivist newsletter, and the Ayn Rand letter. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you've read any of these books or any of the books that the essays were taken from, I highly recommend these. They're so informative. Like the video if you enjoy. That really helps me out. Subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.